Really solid day of practice. We know we needed to bounce back and have a really good Monday and start stacking days again, and that's what we did today. I'm proud and excited about the way these guys responded today.
What more did you learn from watching back the game?
Yeah, some missed opportunities. Obviously, some plays I wish I had back. Things that we addressed post game there, but those things are getting fixed. I can't turn over the ball and make critical errors. Made a couple that game.
You guys have gotten better within games as the game goes on. Second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter. The starts have been rough. Why do you guys get better as the game goes on? But B, what can you guys do to start a little faster?
Yeah, that's something we're figuring out, and something that needs to be fixed, as you pointed out. Need to start faster. Need to help out our defense sooner, and maybe play ahead in the game. You know what I mean? So something we're figuring out, and need to find a way to get those guys going early and get us all going in the right direction.
When you look at the third and fourth quarter of that Michigan State game, you guys moved the ball pretty consistently until right at the end. What did you guys get going in that second half that wasn't necessarily available in the first quarter?
Yeah, it's hard to point to what exactly, but we were moving the ball in the run game. We were hitting the passes we wanted to, and we were chunking. We had some big plays that got the drive rolling. And we obviously dominated the time of possession. And a lot of those things in there are keys for us, and something we maybe need to key in on in the first half.
Adrian, Matt Sickman was in here saying about the offensive line made too many mistakes on Saturday. You obviously have sort of a special relationship with the line. What do you tell those guys, and what do you think the key for them is going forward to play more consistently?
Yeah, well, I have faith in those guys. I do. They're studs. We got all the talent we need in that room. We have a great coach in Greg Austin, and those guys are going to get right. Part of that isn't all their fault. You know what I mean? There's some plays I need to make, some reads I need to do better. And it's a process, and we're growing as a team and as a unit.
Coach Frost has taken more of a role with the linemen. We've seen it on the sideline in games. Sickman said it happened in practice today. What about you? How much communication do you have with those guys that we don't see? What is that relationship like?
Yeah, well, as far as game day, it's got to be constant, right? So it's as simple as sitting next to them on the sideline when we come off and just having that line of communication open. What are you seeing in pass protection? What are you seeing when we're run blocking? Spreading that communication to the running backs and making sure that everyone's on the same page. In practice, we're constantly pushing each other. And that's just about holding each other accountable and making sure we're on the same page with all those things I alluded to earlier.
You talked about dominating time of possession. How have you seen that kind of evolve in this offense over the last few years when you guys are, maybe being more intentional with drives, have fewer possessions, but maybe longer time of possession?
Yeah, well, it's definitely changed over my time here, and I think that's just a part of our evolution, part of the evolution of our team, our offense, and it's about getting better, and I really feel confident in what we are right now and what we're doing. We're going to keep building on that, and I believe our team's confident in sort of that style, if you will.
Is Northwestern one of those teams that, no matter what's on their resume previously, you sort of know you got to prepare for a four-quarter fight type of game?
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Northwestern's going to come to play, and they're going to be a team that's really well coached. They're not going to make mistakes. They know what they're doing. They're going to do their homework, so we have to be ready. We have to go out there and win the game. They're not going to give it to us.
This is your fourth time going against them. You feel like you have a good feel on Fitzgerald and what he does?
Yeah, I don't know if a great feel is the right word, but I am confident in what we're probably going to see out there this week. And they're going to be a really well-coached team. Like I said, they're gritty. They've been every time I've played them, and they've played us really hard. It's been a good game every time. They're disciplined and got to be ready to go.
I know the 4-minute offense and stuff maybe at the end wasn't what you wanted when you wanted to stall out the clock with the lead. But the drive before when you did take the lead, was that a best example sort of what it could be? As far as, wearing on a team and what you did there?
Yeah, 100%. That possession is what we strive to do, run game, pass game, some explosive plays, and really controlling the pace, controlling what we want to do, and maybe mix in a tempo here or there. I think that's when we're at our most dynamic, and we need to continue to build on that and do it more often.
What are your thoughts on Rahmir and the job he's done the last 2 games?
Yeah, he's an absolute stud. I love Rahmir, and the guy's been nails. He's battled his way to being where he's at now. That's not where he started at, and he didn't give in, didn't give up, and I know guys didn't hear him complain about it. Kept working, and now, he's getting a lot of carries, and I think it's well-deserved.
There's not really a special teams captain, so I have to think the captains on the rest of the team are the guys that kind of talk to maybe a punter or a kicker. Did you happen to have any words for Daniel after the game?
Yeah, all that type of stuff I want to keep in house naturally, but we're a team, and I know he feels really, he takes that stuff to heart. Obviously, there's a lot of responsibility there, but it's a team game, and there are a lot of other plays in this game that would have changed the outcome as well. So he knows that, and we're going to continue to build those guys up, and we need to be better as a whole.